I think we can all tell by this point that NeNe Leakes and Wendy Williams are not friends. Y'all already know what time it is. I got the black V-neck on. Video, my boy, girl, what is that? None of that matters. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another Kingeries video. It is time to do the Kingeries video for this week. I hope this is early. I'm trying to get it out early. Girl, I had to take a break. I know y'all like, Justin, I know you sitting on some tea. I know you got some stuff to talk about. We want you to give us our Real Housewives Atlanta review and this and that. I got a lot of stuff. I know I've been saying it, but girl, after last week, girl, it was a lot going on with this quarantine. It's a lot, so I'm finally getting the spirits of being, you know, in a good spirit, girl. But I hope that you all are staying safe. I hope y'all are washing y'all hands. I hope y'all are doing whatever y'all got to do to make this go as quickly and less trash as possible. I know, but girl, we ain't gonna talk about all day. We gonna strictly have some laughs and some jokes. We ain't gonna take nothing too serious. We're gonna do pop culture reads and all that because we need to laugh. We need something, honey. So I'm gonna give y'all the best. Come on, Anita Baker. So, girl, what is my what's my spirit feeling? Honestly, I'm feeling way better than I was last week. I told you all that I was kind of like going in and out, in-house, feeling some type of way. But girl, I'm in a better spirit today. I'm loving it. Finally got some bleach. Finally got me some masks coming. I got some, you know, some medicinals coming this way. Shout out to my boy Raheem. And other folks who making sure that this quarantine is not quarantine draining. So yeah, so with that being said, girl, it is time for a touch up. Girl, it's time, and y'all gonna catch this bandana. And so we all finna serve y'all real blackity black teas, cause baby, this beard is growing. And girl, y'all just gonna have to deal with it, girl. Y'all was like, girl, that's just what it is, honey. But my mental state, my spirit is feeling great. I appreciate everybody who's been having concerns and asking me how I'm feeling and stuff. I am doing good. Now, there is one thing that I do want to talk about. I wanted to have a conversation with you all. This probably be the only serious stuff I have a conversation with. I noticed that, you know, there's been an uptake in alcohol purchases and stuff, and a lot of folks are drinking more since they're at home and there's not much to do. But I want people to make sure that they're not, you know, drinking irresponsibly, because I have noticed that I'm drinking a little bit more than I am, and I don't want to have to rely on alcohol to make my creativity jump. I have had a little bit where I haven't felt creative. People have asked me for some videos on, you know, on this stuff, Tiger King and, you know, this and that, and I just haven't been in the spirit to talk about it and get in front of the camera. I just haven't felt it. But I'm not necessarily depressed, but my creativity is going, and I can't explain why, but it's slowly coming back. So I don't want to have to rely on alcohol to bring that in, because that happens so much with creators. They trying to find a drug or something to, you know, to compensate for the lack of creativity or whatever. And then once you get addicted to that, it's kind of hard to get off of it. So just making sure that other folks who, you know, are drinking and doing all that, just make sure that you are doing responsibly and you're not like very dependent on it. But let's go ahead and get into the tea for today. But I'm gonna go ahead and start on y'all favorite White Walker, Miss Ellen DeGeneres. How many times do I sit around and argue about the same things? How many times I have to tell y'all that Ellen DeGeneres is trash? She's a white woman, and she's not a white woman of color, but I want to put her in a white woman of color because sometimes she acts like a white woman of color. So Ellen DeGeneres, you know, was talking about her being in isolation and quarantine or whatever. She compared it to being in jail. She said she swore the same stuff 10 times. Matter of fact, let me pull up exactly what she said if I can. And it's just, I'm not really surprised at all, because Ellen DeGeneres has done this stuff several times and people don't catch it. They think she's a good person because she's inviting folks who go viral on social media, and she gives them $1,000 check. And white folks need to be redistributing their wealth, period. We're not going to give them claps and stuff. Y'all have consumed so much like stuff from black and brown folks, and girl, no ma'am. I'm not going to give you no praise. And I'm giving any white person any praise for giving their money away. I'm just not. I'm not praising that. So yeah, so Ellen DeGeneres, you know, she compared it to being in jail. When right now we have a time where you have a lot of folks who are in prison, overpopulated prisons and stuff, who are now starting to get sick because of what is going on. And these folks don't even have access to masks, don't have access to adequate health care, even worse than what we are dealing with. Not access to clean water to be able to wash their hands and hand sanitizer. You have a couple of videos where folks, were in prisons talking about like dealing with this stuff, like, not getting attention. Overcrowded prisons and stuff. So there you have it. You have Ellen DeGeneres sitting up in her $1 million mansion out here saying, oh girl, this is feel like it's just eat the rich. Eat the rich. I have to keep saying eat the rich. Y'all keep, and it's just like these folks can't even read the room. Read the room, Ellen. Why would you compare, you being in a, like, they're just so disconnected that they have no idea. I know I said we're gonna be serious, but this is serious. And I'm trying to I'm not make it that serious, kind of laugh about it a little bit, but it's not funny at all, because you got folks out here actually suffering, now that I think about it, in prisons, for real, and you have Ellen DeGeneres talking about that, oh girl, it feels like being in prison. You don't know what it feels like to be in prison, and it was a terrible, terrible joke. But I'm not surprised Ellen DeGeneres can't read the room. She probably gonna offer some half-assed apology for it. The same thing she did with the George Bush stuff. It's just like, I'm telling you, we are starting to see celebrities out here not reading the room and not knowing what's going on, and it's making us look at them like, girl, is this how you think? Because what you think stink, and I ain't interested in it. So it is what it is. But moving on, swiftly and professionally, let's talk about other celebrities such as these musicians, these writers who are doing these battles on Instagram, and they've been so beautiful. I enjoyed T-Pain and Lil Jon. It was started off to me a little bit boring, but then I started to feel it. It was really good. T-Pain and Lil Jon are extremely talented. They did a little battle this past weekend. You had like folks just been doing battles and just having fun. Then you insert Teddy Riley and Babyface was supposed to be having a battle. But now Teddy Riley is saying, well, we gonna do it via app, and I'm gonna do this, and it's gonna be through Instagram, but you gotta click this link and do all this stuff. And it's kind of like, no. Now trust me, I understand as a creator, sometimes like you want to build something to, take away the profits that's going to be taken away from it. Like the same thing with me, like uploading content to YouTube. YouTube is taking a nice percentage of the revenue that is made from advertisement. So yes, I can go create my own thing and but the experience is way difficult than for like users. For them to go through my stuff and do all this other stuff versus just getting their content from YouTube. YouTube has done a great job of making it easy for a lot of folks to access their content. So I'm not going to take that away from them. I'm still creating content on YouTube and posting on YouTube, but for folks who want other content, they can find it here. You can find it on Kingeries or this or something exclusive, or even being a channel member, stuff like that. This is what you do. But at this moment, Teddy Riley is taking the fun out of it. He's taking the fun out of it. I understand he's trying to, monetize the moment, as I would say, and say, girl, I am gonna do it different, but it's killing the vibe. And it's just what he's trying to do it's just not working with what folks want. And you just need to read the room again. You need to read the audience. Let me ask the audience and say, hey, you know what? They don't seem to be feeling that, so let me not do that. Do some promotion in that. Do some promotion in that, but just saying, oh, go through the app, doing this and that, download this, it's just, people are not going to do that. You're killing the vibe. People are getting turned off, and it's just like, we don't want it anymore. So you have to make sure that you are being aware of that when you are working on whatever you're trying to do to promote your brand and your stuff, because sometimes folks are like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So you don't want to turn them away. You want to invite them. You want them to be happy and excited to come and get your content or whatever you're creating or whatever you're putting out. But it's just mess. So I think Teddy Riley, what he's trying to do, I think that it's no. It's like people ain't interested in that right now, because it started off, I'm gonna tell you, when it originally started off, it started off as a way for us to be able to enjoy ourselves at the house. Like, people are suffering. People don't have access to money right now because they're not at work. A lot of things. So to take our minds off of it, well, sometimes we want our minds taken off some stuff for whatever reason. We wanted to just be in the house and just like go on this app that we already have, listen to it, y'all go back and forth and entertain us for that few minutes to make us feel good and forget about the world that is going on. But instead of that, it's just like, oh no, I need to find a way to make money off of it. It's just like everything is not about money. use that moment to get your notoriety, get your stuff out, make people talk about you, and find another way to get people to like contribute to your whatever. Like I didn't get that. Like you trying to change everything up. It just looks a mess. I think a lot of folks turned off by it, and it's just not. It's gonna flop because if we go and we do this download or whatever app and go stream it via whatever and have these judges and stuff that he's trying to do, because he's saying it's free, but now he want judges and stuff. It's just like, Teddy, keep it simple. Keep it simple for right now. Like people ain't interested in you like adding stuff to it. Like they don't want no judges. We don't need no judges. We don't need no judges. We don't need Charlamagne on here judge. We don't need nobody. Just put your hits out and just move it. Like I don't get that. So I get that's a lot of folks are turned off by that, but it is what it is. But the girls already said that Babyface would eat Teddy Riley alive. But I guess y'all gonna have to put y'all snake gators up and stuff because we won't be getting that anytime soon. But while you putting up your snake gators, I need you to get your flip flops and your sandals because I want to throw one at Bhad Bhabie. Let me tell you, white women of color, something. I am really, really tired of y'all blackfishing. So Bhad Bhabie has, you know, now she has lip fillers and she looks like a whole black woman, as you can tell, but she ain't no black woman. But she's taking the aesthetics that a lot of people, you know, want from black women and has put it on herself. And it's just disgusting. That's why we be talking about all these things, because people are benefiting off of this black aesthetic in ways in which a black woman has not been able to do. You've seen that with Kim Kardashian and the whole family doing all this stuff. Even fighting on TV. You see black women fighting on TV, it's like, oh my God, it's ghetto. We need to do better than that. We don't need to show that. But Kim Kardashian and her sisters were fighting on TV, and what people started doing, making jokes about it, laughing about it, all that type of stuff. Same thing, you had a black nurse went viral for quitting her job because she did not want to work on this floor that had COVID patients. She just said, I can't do it. I'm a breast cancer. I think she had some form of cancer, and she said that I can't do it. I don't want to take that back to my family. I have kids who can't, I can't like have somebody else take care of. She just said no, and them folks were dragging her and saying, well, you're a nurse, you signed up for this, and da-da-da. But a white woman started crying and quit. I'm pretty sure they got a GoFundMe for $1 billion for her right now. It's just, girl, we respond really quickly when a white woman is crying, girl, to the point I like trying to beat that in me. Like if I see a white woman crying, I'm like, oh, okay. But we see that, and Bhad Bhabie, in this whole black aesthetic stuff is disgusting. And folks are gassing her up. It's just, it's really trash. It's really, really garbage, and I really just don't understand it. But she was out here dragging the Kardashians for out here getting, lip fillers and whatever, or Kylie, and now she out here with lip fillers herself. And she's out here looking like Ariana Grande with the makeup. I just can't do it. It's stressing me out. Like it's stressing me all the way out. Another thing that's stressing me out, moving on swiftly and professionally, NeNe versus Wendy Williams. It has been NeNe versus everybody. So this weekend, y'all favorite auntie who don't know how to work the camera or her phone or any piece of technology other than Swag Boutique, she went live on Instagram. I hope my elbows ain't ashy because they is over there. Oh girl, she is a little ashy. Put some Crisco on it. So she went live on Instagram with y'all favorite duck face, your duck lips, Kim Zolciak. She went live with Kim Zolciak. There was a problem. The stuff wasn't working. Folks couldn't go live or something she said. Then she ended up going live. So they both had questions that was coming through, and somebody asked, girl, what was the question they asked her? Something about, is she gonna dress? Is she gonna dress the statement about her saying that Brielle has roaches coming out her coochie? So Kim Zolciak and NeNe are now cool. Now here's the issue with that. Kim and NeNe have this thing where they always bumping heads. She just called her racist. She said all these things a couple of years ago or whatever and said, like that roach thing was racist. I don't give a damn what nobody said, it was racist. Kim Zolciak, her last season, when she was out here saying all this stuff, and she said, oh my gosh, it's just racism. It's just something that I just came up with because of da-da-da. Like, this is NeNe's friend now. Even though they bumped heads and all of these things, she accused her, but now they friends. Not making any sense to me. And now you got Brielle on Twitter showing her racist tendencies too. Somebody said, y'all need to respect Donald Trump and he's still human, after she was just out here ragging on our first black president, Barack Obama. It's just like Brielle and Kim Zolciak think they are black women and they ain't nothing but white women of color. That's that. And the white, now you spell with a W, spell with a Y, okay, because why is y'all doing it? But girl, I don't want to see Kim Zolciak. I do not want to see Kim Zolciak on no new season of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Absolutely not. NeNe, I barely want to see you. The reason why you want Kim Zolciak to come on is because nobody's interested in filming with you because they're tired of you a little bit. So you know that you ain't the HBIC like you think you are anymore. So that's your fault. That's what you got going on. Girl, I don't know what to tell you. I don't understand. Even NeNe sounds stupid as hell around here looking like Chucky's fucking ex-wife, Chucky the doll. Oh my God, I hated her makeup and that raggedy wig she had on. I hated it. So she was saying that she does not have a problem with Donald Trump, even though she didn't vote for him. She doesn't have a problem with him. She dumb as hell. NeNe dumb as hell. Not really surprised by that. I don't get it. I want to get NeNe, but I don't get her. I just get her out of my face. I don't want to see it. So you had Wendy Williams and NeNe on the phone. Like, NeNe was live. She called NeNe. She was just like, NeNe. NeNe was just like, Wendy, talking to her, whatever. And you can tell that Wendy was just over it. She said, I'm in the room. I'm watching TV. What's up? Like, she just being very dry. So she was trying to talk and
So my phone rings shortly after 10 o'clock. Wendy! It's NeNe. Right. Wendy! I said, hi, NeNe, why are you screaming? And why are we on speakerphone? Your house is big enough. We don't have to be on, what are you doing? So she said, Wendy, I miss seeing you. So she's like, what you doing? I was like, I'm watching the 10 o'clock news. I hear a bunch of, Norman, I hear a bunch of people in the background, how you doing and hiing and stuff like that. NeNe goes, let's get on FaceTime. Norman, now you know.
Why you can't tell? Don't you want them to come see your show? You're going to be doing it somewhere, ain't you?
Okay, gotta go. Bye.
Will you?
NeNe was trying to let Wendy know that she was on live and whatever. She was talking. And Wendy just hung up. And I really don't blame Wendy because Wendy just like, girl, first of all, you don't ever call any of your friends on live without telling them. It's the same thing as like, girl, you on speakerphone. It's not even saying that you might say something potentially bad about somebody or a person that's in the room, but it's just like you might say something that's embarrassing. Like, there's conversations I have with certain friends that we do. Like, girl, I might be on the toilet with some friends. Some folks I might not like do that with because I know they're a little bit judgmental. But some of my friends, I'll be on the toilet with them and like, oh, girl, we have those conversations or we might talk about something, and I don't want it to be out loud. So that's disrespectful. People say, oh, Wendy dragged it out of proportion. It wasn't that serious. It was serious. Wendy is a whole profile celebrity. And she can't be just on live streaming out, folks. It's like this somebody like taping and you're not telling, like not telling, like your mic is hot, like, girl, don't be saying nothing, you know, that you might be embarrassed by if it's on TV. The only thing I did not like about Wendy when she was addressing it is that she was making fun of NeNe's accent and kind of like doing a dialogue of, you know, she's dumb and don't know and just being country and stuff. Wendy, you can't even complete a full sentence without messing up the words and stuff like I'm not doing. So even with your little New York accent or whatever you have this week, you still be like flipping your words around and not knowing what you're saying and not having the information correctly. So that's not try to play that like dumb southern accent stuff that you did. It was very classist. It was very elitist. I definitely clocked that. One of my other followers clocked that as well. And I just was not here for it. I was not here for it. It wasn't cute, but it doesn't surprise me with Wendy anyway. Yeah, that's a mess. But girl, that's the whole Wendy Williams, NeNe, Kim Zolciak, all that wrapped into one situation that is complete hot garbage. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. We're gonna end this with some congratulations. Shout out to Janine and Young Jeezy for being engaged. A lot of folks are saying Janine is probably pregnant. They're gonna probably have some mixed babies that Janine would probably love and not refer to them as black. I'm not a fan of Janine. I think she fetishizes black men, not interested in her, stay far away from her. But some folks are saying, speculating that Janine might be pregnant. Could be. A lot of folks probably pregnant right now, considering everybody in the house. And you're just bored and don't know what to do. But girl, go somewhere and beat your meat. You better go somewhere and beat your meat. And y'all had me screaming with that video. You better go somewhere and beat your meat. Girl, that is hilarious. But I just want to give y'all a quick, cute Kingarees video, girl, for today. I know I've been doing live streams, Kingarees videos. Some of y'all like it, some of y'all be like, you're buffering. So I said, let me go ahead and do a recorded, edited video for y'all because I love y'all so much. And it's Tuesday too. So I hope y'all enjoying y'all Tuesday at the house. Get you a margarita, make one if you can. Stay safe, wash your hands. There's a lot going on in my apartment. Actually, somebody actually tested positive for COVID-19 in my apartment complex. Of course, they won't let us know who it is, but I've just been making sure that I'm just doing what I need to do, washing my hands and doing most. I am a little concerned with Boo because they work at a grocery store and they're around people all day. And it makes me nervous about them and nervous about me because it's just like you're around these people all day. And I've already read an article about a lot of people who work at these grocery stores and all these things are starting to get sick. So it's just something to think about. Just make sure you stay as safe as possible. I know it's a lot. I will be doing a video talking about this a little bit more later on this week. So make sure y'all staying safe. Y'all do what y'all got to do. I love y'all. Until next time, I'll talk to you later on tonight. Bye.
You better go somewhere and beat your meat. 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 You better go somewhere and beat your meat.